Yes, please. Obviously, Sajay. Sajay, I'm live. All right, so we are getting started here for the second MAJH Invitational. We have a featured match. It looks like Rakdos versus Mono Green. So let's see what we got. All right, so we're starting. No, it actually looks like Rakdos versus Simic. So let's see if the opponent's willing to make a trade. Nope, not yet. I think one of the things that has happened is just thinking about the power that Strixhaven has brought to the game. All right, so let's see. Oh, that's a new one. Dean of Chaos. Let's see what our opponent does with an Ashara Soul of the Wild, which is a super, super powerful card. Um, just with what its ability for mana and its ability to change mana. Let's see. Oh, opponent's playing Croxa. That'll be a good force the opponent to discard, try to slow them down a little bit. See what we can get. I'm gonna move this here, setting up everything. All right, so you think our opponent definitely will not attack in, as that is. All right, so let's see what we get. Temeric Calls the Dead, which is a good blocker. Looks like our opponent has a Love Struck Beast. Let's see what else we get. All right. All right. Opponent is thinking. Alrin's Epiphany. Alrin's Epiphany has definitely changed the game in a lot of games. Its ability to, when people start chaining together Alrin's Epiphanies back to back to back to back, it has definitely made the game a different kind of game. All right. Let's see what else is going to happen. All right, we knew that Love Struck Beast was coming down. We got Crocs up back in the hand. No trample, so chump block. Ugh, let's see what else we have. Get rid of that Meyer Triton. Definitely don't need it. Definitely can't use that Agonizing Remorse, but that Shatter Skull Smashing really can't do much against what's on the board. So I wonder if the opponent is really going to take the time, um, really going to take the time to. Let's see. There we go. Kill off the flyers. It makes sense. At least not taking any damage in the air. Everything else can be chumped. This is an interesting matchup we have not actually seen in standard in a very, very long time. We don't see a lot of pure Simic decks anymore. We see a lot of, green, a lot of basically ultimatum decks. So a lot of people playing Urian, a lot of people playing ultimatums, but we don't see a lot of Simic. You used to see a lot of it when you had Uro, when you had Growth Spiral. All right, let's see if he's going to stop. Yes, opponent definitely is going to stop. It's gonna be hard for Medine to kind of get in some damage here. Yep, probably good to play Bone Crusher here. Yep, but Bone Crusher will have to be another chump blocker. Bone Crusher is definitely gonna have to be another chump blocker here. Let's see. Let's see. Brazen Borrower again, kind of just that in the air damage, putting opponent on the clock. Yeah, chump here. Just really, it's going to be hard for our opponent to really get through this board, quite frankly. I mean, how do you get through an 8-8, a 5-5, and a 3-1 flyer? Definitely not. All right, going back to Croxa. Let's see if that can stop it, but Croxa still just kind of just slows down the hand. When it's now on a 4-turn clock, just simply with the Brazen Borrower. An 8-8 Ashara kills your Croxa. When it decided to take the hit on the 3 life. Death Touch is nice. That will stop some swinging in. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. This little life game will be helpful here. No need to reveal that what's happening in the hand there. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, Crocs is on field, but again, this Brazen Borrower, with nothing in the air, is going to put the opponent on, well, at least a 4-turn clock, but let's see. This is a nice way to go through your hand. Another Croxa. Maybe play the Fabled Passage to yep, to have something to throw away. Also to thin out your deck. Wonder what is in the deck to be able to answer this, right? Flyers. So obviously the land Meyer Triton kills the land game, but again, just having another brazen, if the opponent plays another brazen in the air, you're really looking at now 2-turn clock. Oh, great henge. Great hinge for 2. For 2. So that 8-8 on the field. And now mana's fixed. So it's going to be tough for our opponent here. It's going to be tough for our opponent here. Let's see. All right, so we are here. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Law firm is coming. All right. An Elspeth's nightmare doesn't really help the opponent much here. Not much at all. Opponent looking to try to draw their way out of this and see if there's some answers. Really needs another heartless act. Um, something to kill this brazen borrower, quite frankly. That's the only thing that's going to save our opponent. 3 turns left. And another borrower would absolutely, well, at this point now, going wide for Jacobo Canyon looks like the answer. Next turn, you just go through and swing through and wipe the board. So swipe the board. Let's see what else we got. All right. All right. Let's see what happens for our opponent. 8-8 mammoth. Let's see. Looks like Jacobo got some tricks. Let's see what happens on this turn. Looks like they're going to swing all in, try to wipe the board, and push through some damage. Nope, just the brazen. All right. Bone Crusher. What a great top deck. What an amazing top deck. That was the only thing holding back. Now the opponent can start to play some things and put up a few blockers. What a great, perfect timing for that top deck. All right, let's see what happens for Medine right now. See if they can recover. Got to find a way really to get rid of that Ashara. All right, agonizing remorse might be worth it. Let's see what the opponent has in hand. See what the opponent has in hand. That pause on priority tells me that the opponent is thinking about playing something. Yep, it's going to get, opponent is going to sack the Love Beast. Going to sack, the opponent is going to sack the Love Struck Beast. See what else happens. All right. Opponent just needs something with trample. It just needs something with trample right now. All right, let's see what happens. This was a really good game. Like I said, you don't see much pure Simic anymore. and I'm kind of excited. Simic is definitely, I know, gets a lot of bad rap from people, particularly with Growth Spiral and with Uru and those decks that were broken. But I always enjoyed playing against it. I mean, ramp is a strategy. You know, we saw we saw landfall become a strategy. Right? Chump, chump. See what happens with our opponent now. Let's see, let's see. Oh, they conceded. Completely understand. Completely understand. It is a tough thing to be able to. Let's see how they decide to sideboard and what they decide to add. One of the things, you know, in dealing with green and big creatures, you know, definitely need to get in that hand early. So you might see some more agonizing remorses. Looks like he puts them out. Um, but you also definitely need the ability to get rid of those creatures early so you can set up. Definitely need the ability to get in there early. All right, so let's see what we got coming. So I'm seeing a lot of what's interesting is the whole play with Strixhaven